Hello everyone and welcome to the pre-show for UWF Battlebowl.
It has been a month in the making.
It's been a historic month in many ways, and tonight we are going to run through our matches before we get to our main show.
Absolutely, and I gotta admit, I'm very excited.
As am I. We even have a match on the pre-show tonight.
Yeah, that match will be Russ and Mosley taking on Justin Phoenix, taking on Jay Walker, taking on Corey Awesome, to decide who will be the next hardcore title contender.
And that will be happening later tonight. But first, let's talk about Durag Jones versus Eli Drago.
This match, while it hasn't had much build-up with each other, they have a lot of hatred backstage. And
I understand it. For a guy calling himself Mr. 5 Stars who just got in here? Come on.
You might have a point, but just the past few weeks, Durag Jones has been doing very well.
Decimated everyone who was in his path.
Yes, local competitors have been doing a little decent, but otherwise Durag Jones is undefeated.
Well, Eli Drago, he hasn't even won a match, so why are you trying to defend him?
Fair point, but if someone's scraping victories possibly against local competitors, what does that say?
It says nothing. He got the win, and that's all that matters.
Alrighty then. Eli Drago, though, not taking anything away from him. He almost beat Philip Sheffield, and he almost beat Roy Pierce.
You see, you hear that word, it's almost. Durag Jones doesn't do almost, he does wins. He won against all competitors that went against him, and Drago could not win against anyone. So, if you're ready to put up a prediction, I am ready as well.
You know what, sure.
I think you can tell who I'm going for. I'm going for Durag Jones.
I have to be honest, just because of the caliber of the opponents Drago has faced, I'm going with Eli Drago here.
Well, you are wrong, but fine.
An opinion isn't okay. Never mind. Next match.
In next match, we have Kuzoshi with an open challenge. Now, I did promise we'd find him an opponent, and I have done just that.
You're positive, like no one's gonna skip out last second. He has an opponent.
Yes, he has an opponent. Everything I say is true.
I don't even want to argue. Okay, I don't agree.
You don't agree with most things I say.
Yeah, because most things you say are rude.
Well, anyways, Kuzoshi open challenge. No one has been willing to face him, but I promise you, the person I picked out is a perfect fit.
I have never seen a situation like this where, 3 weeks in a row now? 4?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. No one has came out to challenge him, and that says a lot about Kuzoshi.
Do you blame them? Look at the guy. He scares me. He says he was gonna scoop out this guy's eyeballs.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be in the ring commentating when he has his match.
Like, I don't want to say that some people might not have the guts, but God, I've never seen someone not take open challenges like we've seen in the past few weeks. Weird. This is new to me.
And we are no stranger to open challenges.
Yeah. What, we've had like 4 of them now?
Possibly.
Yeah. So, I can't really say if I know who's gonna win, but just straight out the gate, I think the surprise factor will give whoever this opponent is the win.
And I'm going to disagree with you again. This man says that he's going to scoop someone's eyeballs out. He says he's going to run rampant, bite ears off. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him. So you think that this guy, first time in the company maybe, possibly gonna come out and beat Kazoshi?
Kazoshi hasn't fought here, though. He has not fought here yet.
Yeah, but I've seen his work outside of here, and he is frightening.
Yeah, me too.
He likes the taste of his own blood.
You're right, but I just think the surprise factor here will get the edge, even though I will not be surprised if I'm wrong about Kazoshi. I am straight up.
Alright then.
Next match.
A match that has had a ton of build-up.
Kevin Dudek versus Drake King.
But who is Drake King? I only know the best in the world!
Oh my god. He has another nickname, and I'm happy he didn't say it. But...
Go on.
No, I'm not going to say that nickname. Kevin Dudek versus the best in the world, if you want to go with that. I don't have the energy to say it like that, or at least... Drake King's cocky. He is a very cocky guy.
Yeah, but he is great. He's just great. He cuts an amazing promo. He is an impressive in the ring.
I mean,
what's not to like about him?
His cockiness. And in terms of that, him and Dudek have a completely different win-loss record. Dudek has only lost once. And that was to Corey Awesome a few weeks ago. Well, Drake King only has one win over Corey Awesome, but otherwise, their win-loss
but you
record
see,
is
Drake King's first win was over a guy that Dudek couldn't beat. So, already, Drake King is winning.
Oh, yeah, there's some mats in that one.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it. Sure. For all we've seen, King has hated Dudek since he won.
I mean, he was kind of screwed over. He almost had the win in the match, and then Dudek comes out of nowhere and steals it.
I'm not completely... It was a triple threat. It was just going to happen that way either way. He got the win fairly.
Yeah, you might see it as fairly, but people with eyes will not. So do I. Anyways, King has had the advantage in this rivalry pretty much the whole time. He attacked Dudek after his match at Resurrection. He got the win over Corey Awesome after Dudek tried to get into his head using the King's Peak and failing it, led to the loss against Awesome.
But you're just ignoring how, even after Drake King's amazing promo, he had me laughing, I'll admit that. Dudek kneed him in the face. And then...
What a cheap shot from him.
No, and then the next... I mean, okay, yeah, cheap shot possibly. He was talking a lot of smack thinking Dudek wasn't there.
I wouldn't think he was there either. I thought he would be sitting at home and watching a masterpiece unfold.
Yeah, and he was saying bad stuff about them, so I think the cheap shot was necessary.
Okay, sure.
And then next week, Drake King unfortunately took a loss in that, like, he was the one who took the pin against Shotbox in the 6-man tag. So the momentum is all on
maybe
Dudek's
his
side.
partners weren't good enough.
It's like, okay, if you want to tell me that the Prestige weren't good enough, go ahead.
I mean, maybe they were just too focused on their own thing. They don't want to help out a good guy in Drake King because they're too focused in making Dangerous Game look bad.
One, I'm not sure if Drake King can be classified as a good guy. And two, yeah, you might have a point. I can 100% see Prestige kind of focusing on this. But, who do you think wins?
I have Drake King. He was able to beat Corey Awesome. He's been in the head of Dudek the whole time. Dudek couldn't beat Corey Awesome. The writing's on the wall.
I've honestly got to go with Dudek here.
Of course you disagree.
I understand your tangent property BS right there, but Dudek overall has the better win-loss record, and I just think in the end that'll matter for him.
Well then, we have one more match to talk about before we get into the match on the pre-show.
So, Spike versus Unknown.
This
the
is
hardcore title.
This has definitely been an interesting match, to say the least.
There has been a lot going on for the Superior one.
Yes, there has. He calls himself Superior for a reason.
Yeah, so he's been hardcore champion since
Yes, he has. He has been killing it week in, week out, and now this guy with his spooky images thinks he could come and take that all away from him? Go back to Party City.
The one time where it honestly seemed like Spike was close to losing was against Colin Storm after joining FBI a few weeks ago, but even then, we don't know if he would have kicked out, but suddenly the whole guy showed up. It was a whole thing.
Spike was almost able to beat both Fletcher and Colin. Do you really think that he's not going to be able, some guy who's hiding behind some images he thinks is scary?
You know what? No, you have a point there. Spike has been on a roll, even if he took the loss to Fletcher and Colin. But, surprise factor, we don't know who this is, we don't know how it'll, like, how it'll affect the final match. Like, once again, the element of surprise can do anything for an opponent.
I mean, it could.
You think Spike's ready for that?
It could do something if the guy was actually worthy, but this thing is a joke with all these images. Like I said, he's just trying to scare the audience, and Spike sees through it. He thinks it's a joke as well. And when you see your future opponent as a joke, that's already spelling the win for you.
Honestly, you have a point. Spike is one of those people who I believe has confidence on top of confidence.
I thought you hated confidence.
No, I hate cockiness.
Same thing.
Different things. Confidence is when okay, never mind, is when you can back it up. Shut up. Honestly, who do you got?
I've been talking about it this whole time, Spike.
Right now, just because of the role Spike has been on, I gotta go with Spike.
Wow, we agree. That's a shocker.
That is crazy. However, let's get into our pre-show match of the night.
And here we are. This is a fatal four-way to decide who will be the next contender for the Hardcore Champion, Spike, at the current moment.
So, let's see who's coming out first.
Coming is Rustin Mosley.
Rustin Mosley looking a little different here tonight than from what we've normally seen from him. But otherwise, his record in the UWF right now is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself.
He beat Jay Walker in his debut, which he will be in this match. He beat Griffin on Carnage this week. Albeit he was attacked, but still, big win.
Yeah, very big win over a freaking world title contender. We gotta see if he can bring that momentum into this show.
And now this is big for all these men in this match. All these men debuted not too long ago, so for them to be getting a title shot in the future, whoever wins this is big.
Oh, absolutely. This is one hell of a victory here.
This is one hell of an opportunity.
One hell of an opportunity. Whoever wins, that's a jump start, if you ask me. However, next.
And his opponents, from Corey City, Corey Awesome.
Corey Awesome does. Looks like an Iron Man attire, and I really like that.
Of course you would.
Shut up, I
Good for you though that Iron Man is the only character I like, because he has his motives set in the right place.
What are his motives, if you don't mind me asking?
Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Don't forget genius. But talking about Corey Awesome, he has been doing pretty well here for himself, just like Rustin Mosley. He beat Kevin Dudek, who had been on a pretty big roll.
And
also,
he almost defeated Fletcher Benson.
Like, I know almost aren't victories, but that's the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, whatever you
got
say.
The win over. However, let's see who the third member of this match is.
Jay Walker coming out now. From West Virginia.
Jay Walker is also doing pretty damn well for himself. Admittedly, though, probably has the least momentum out of everyone in this matchup. But hey, I love me a good underdog story.
Of course, because you are one yourself.
Every time. But anyway, Jay Walker. He's lost to Justin Phoenix and Mosley, but he did get a victory over Brandon Alexander, kicking out of two good Gourdbuster GTSs.
Yeah, but is Brandon Alexander really a big feat? Come on.
Hey, before a pay-per-view, any momentum is good momentum, I guess. Let's see the final.
Justin Phoenix, he has been very successful.
Justin, like, he's undefeated so far.
Oh, is he? I know
think
my
so.
pick.
That is a very smart choice, if you ask me. He has victories over Ace Reeves and Jay Walker.
Once again, Ace Reeves, is he really that big of a win?
As a competitor, I would honestly say yes, even though his track record in the UWF isn't that great.
Well, you believe in everyone. I don't know why.
Because I like a good underdog. Shut up. But anyway. Justin Phoenix, Jay Walker, Rustin Mosley, and Corey Awesome. #1 contenders match for the Hardcore Championship. Let's do this.
Off the gate was started with strikes and Corey Awesome going for a pin, only a 1 count.
It's not gonna... You can see the different, like, approaches right out the gate that each of these competitors are taking. Justin Phoenix went right for a pin. Jay Walker started attacking every part of Mosley's body.
That's probably the smartest thing to do. Wear down your opponent.
Absolutely.
What an uppercut from Awesome there. I don't know why Mosley and Walker going to the outside to can't win out there.
Hey, more damage on the outside, but you have a point. Corey Awesome has the finishing move touch the sky frog splash. Justin Phoenix has the Phoenix Splash and the Rings of Saturn, which he calls the Wings of Phoenix. Mosley has the Michinoku Driver, the Nuke Drop, and the Whiplash Lariat. Jay Walker has the Crossface and the Rebound.
Everyone is on the outside now. I don't see the point.
Athleticism from Phoenix there and just getting a strike in on Corey.
Every little thing makes you pop.
Because I like pop. Inside the ring, suplex from Phoenix, a kip up of his own. Going for the kick and just reversing with the elbow.
That was a pretty good strike, going to the top rope.
What he may be looking for, such a guy cannot hit it, hits an elbow.
There was high reward for him this time, but most times there was none.
Yeah.
On the outside though, Mosley and Walker still on the outside, rolling.
This, crazily enough, the two groups of people that separating this match, like, right out the gate, have very similar styles. Both Walker and Mosley are strike heavy, while Awesome and Phoenix are very athletic and sky high.
Look, they smartened up and got into the ring. The only place where you can actually win this match.
Hey, doing damage on the outside is possible. Oh, God, backhand by Walker, reversing. Mosley reverses his own.
And look at Phoenix, my pick. He is showing off to the fans.
On the outside. Do you think that's smart, Joseph?
Yeah, he was just showing off to the fans before he went off to the outside.
Not to get off topic there, someone was busted open.
I believe it was Mosley.
Mosley pin 1, 2, kick out by Mosley.
And look how smart Phoenix is. He saw that he was almost going to lose, so he stopped what he was doing right away to go break it up.
Yeah, in a match like this, you have to keep an eye on all three of your opponents, even if you're focusing on one.
That was a pretty big strike from Walker. 2.
And you know what? I apologize. I misquoted Walker's finisher earlier. It's not the Rebound Lariat. It is the Fireman's Carry Discus Fall. Kind of a fake out move.
And also, once again, trying his luck.
Touch the sky, no!
Like I said, most times there is no reward, and this could cost him.
Walker getting the knees up there.
I surely would not go to the top rope ever in a match.
I don't really either. Admittedly, you're right. But hey, I can see why some people have that high risk, high reward, and they like that factor.
And now, Phoenix and Mosley going onto the outside. Smart move by Phoenix, trying to make more damage on the outside.
I'm sorry?
What's wrong?
What's the point of even... Okay, you know what? No. He's on the outside.
Hey,
Phoenix
look how smart he is again. Going to... Jesus!
Oh, God!
Wow, that popped me.
I've never heard your voice get that high before.
Well, you haven't been watching my episodes of Carnage then.
I don't mean to. I have other things outside. Not to be rude. Walker going for the crossface.
Beautiful bridging suplex into... Will we see another one? No. Twisting the brainbuster.
Corey catching him right there, not giving him the chance to capitalize.
That's what you have to do. You cannot give your opponent any chance to recover.
Going for the pin on Mosley, who's just been laid out. 1, 2, kick out.
Phoenix is looking for every opening he can. Mosley, though, can look at that.
Enziguri.
And now Mosley playing off to the fans.
I'm also I figured making a comeback here, kick right to the head, sending Phoenix into the corner.
And again, now it's Walker and Awesome on the outside. Twisting neckbreaker.
A move where you hit your head is going to hurt the most on the floor.
Especially, there's only one layer of padding between them and the concrete.
Yeah, as opposed to the ring rope, which basically has a whole trampoline under it.
Are you exposing our secrets?
No. Oh, come on, wrestling secrets have been exposed for years. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Saving the matchup.
And look at this. The groups keep switching up. Oh. Smart maneuver there by Walker, using the ropes to his advantage.
Hey, in a fatal four-way, no rope breaker, right? I don't personally agree with it. You're right.
There's no disqualification, so anything can happen. Mosley reverses that maneuver, and now it's Phoenix going for high risk.
Oh my goodness. Phoenix splash, but Jay Walker just seems to know how to reverse these high-risk moves.
And the ref bumps.
The referee has a lot to worry about here. Blue Thunder by Phoenix. Can he capitalize?
I believe this is the second bump the ref has taken this match. He's earning his pay.
Will compensate with shots.
Bridging suplex, and again we're gonna see this move into the spinning neck breaker.
My God, going top rope. I was about to say no one was in the ring, but Walker being smart.
There's 3 men right there. What is Phoenix gonna look for?
Oh my God! Landing on court.
Pretty good precision by him, to be honest. But I don't know why he would go for the pin. Walker was right there to break it up.
I think he saw it last second. That's why he let go of the pin.
And that is why he's my pick. He's been doing smart things all match.
Absolutely. The strikes, though, back and forth between Walker. These two men were the first of this match that we saw compete with each other.
Look at this. We have a team up for the time being between Awesome and Phoenix.
Oh my God.
One. Again, a ref. Jesus.
Twice the health insurance. Nice. Walker's sending Corey to the outside.
Yeah, Mosley recovering on the outside, taking his time to recover, which is smart.
No ref, not. I mean, oh my God.
Jesus.
See, I want to believe that the reason for doing a submission while the ref is knocked out is just that added damage onto your opponent. Because look, Phoenix has been there for a solid few minutes now.
Get up, you're supposed to be my pick.
Now they're just cheating on Walker. He's just not standing. That submission did a lot more than we believed.
I'm going for
Corey with the slamming his head right into the mat.
boom.
Discus through Walker.
Will that be it though?
10, 2. Joseph, you are very lucky Phoenix kicked out there because Corey, I don't think he was going to be able to save it with less than.
I have no idea what Awesome was doing. I think he's blind just like you.
Touch the sky.
And Phoenix picking up the scraps. Smart maneuver.
And Corey with a very unorthodox move coming out of his moveset. The one-arm vertical suplex.
And now it's just Awesome and Phoenix left in the ring.
Phoenix whiffing it there, catching him with the knee.
I think he had some dirt in his eye.
Hey, the only one who has eye excuses right now is Mosley with the blood.
Reverses here though. Now he's on the ropes. And throws him out.
The strength of Phoenix in this match, I might add, is just unmatched. He's definitely got the size advantage over everyone here. Neckbreaker on the outside. Everyone here on the outside and the ref just looking on. And you can see why he wouldn't want to get on the action at this point.
I wouldn't.
Especially after being attacked twice.
He's been attacked 3 times.
Yeah.
He's probably fearing for his life right now. And look at this Blue Thunder bomb!
On the outside!
And Walker doing the first smart decision he's done in this match, putting Mosley back into the ring.
What is... Oh my god. No! Neckbreaker right on the outside, they're awesome! Gotta say, these men have put it all on the line here tonight.
They're all looking to prove something here tonight. They're not on the main show, so they have a big thing to prove. They have to prove why they can be on the main show in the future.
Just won't stop attacking Awesome's neck, and you're absolutely right. And a hardcore title match against Spiker, whoever Spike's opponent is, will do wonders for their crew.
Winning it will do even more.
Phoenix, the only man standing right now. Corey Awesome getting back to his feet even after taking 2 neck breakers. Walker reverses DDT on the outside.
DDTs are probably the worst move you could take here.
As you say it, Rustin Mosley hits one on Walker.
Jesus, this is a maneuver party.
And Phoenix keeps going after Awesome's neck.
And he's doing it on the outside, which is smart. It does more damage.
Absolutely. Every variation of a neck breaker he can think of, he's doing it.
Reversal now. Reversal for Mosley.
These men have got to get back in the ring, though. They can't win right here. Especially if all 4 are there. At this point in the match, I believe the damage has been done.
I mean, look at Mosley's face.
Mosley has just a disgusting crimson mask. Corey and Walker back inside the ring.
Rustin and Justin have to be wary of the situation in the ring.
Everyone back in the ring now. And the one-arm powerbomb.
But not even a 1 count.
Was it? Did the ref forget? Like, I don't believe that was rope break there. Taking a few strikes.
I think Phoenix is just so good that it only put him away for not even 1.
Honestly, I could believe that.
Mosley reversing.
Stepping over, collar and elbow.
I don't know what that was, but it worked.
It was effective. Rustin moving out of the ring here. Only 2 men. If there's a moment to try and hit your signature maneuver.
If there's any moment not to roll out, it's right here. You're leaving 2 men in the ring to do what they want, and this is what's going to happen.
Another submission move, but Justin having to let go. I think this match might have rope break, and I just wasn't sure. Jay Walker sending Corey into the corner here. Kick to the gut.
What's he looking for?
Oh my god. 2 men.
Mosley's in the way!
Go!
I think Mosley just missed. They're trying to steal it.
That was close.
Oh, there he goes.
Rustin having to roll out again. The blood loss here is disgusting.
Tries to dump a mud hole into Walker, but Walker reverses onto Awesome.
Oh, the ring awareness of Walker in these last few minutes has been so smart. Powerbomb, 1, 2. two. No.
That was very close. What a single leg drop kick.
Austin almost, with the blood in his eye, got an upset here.
Getting the reversal. If he hits this, this could be it.
Lifting him up, no. Getting through, sweep the leg.
And Phoenix getting up now.
Go with the one-arm powerbomb. Lifting him up. I don't think that was smart. He should have tried to get rid of Phoenix.
What's he looking for? Gee.
Oh my god.
Phoenix was just dropped him because of Mosley.
Just taking a 5-inch fall there.
And I think Phoenix is busted open now.
Phoenix is taking a lot of damage. Corey slipping through the German.
But he doesn't see Mosley go for the pin.
Both men in the ring, the timing just wasn't there. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix had the wherewithal to kick out.
That mask on Mosley getting worse and worse, and Justin trying to go again.
Oh my god. Phoenix flushed, hitting both of them.
Is he gonna pin both?
If he does. No, why isn't he going for the pin here?
That could have been it. Come on, you're supposed to be my pick.
Crossface, the blood seeping through his eye. Corey!
Corey getting life out of nowhere. I think he had the wherewithal to get up and break up whatever was happening there.
As one half of the men that isn't, like, bloody? Yeah, makes sense.
Oh my god!
Never mind.
I believe that was the nuke drop.
Going for the pin.
Phoenix, what are you doing?
1, 2. Saving the match.
How did he make it in time? Again!
Another one to the bloodied and battered hip.
There is blood everywhere. Walker, I don't think he's going to be able to save this.
2, 3. Rustin Mosley is the #1 contender for the UWF Hardcore Championship.
Walker was right there. He saw it happen right in front of his eyes.
But at some point it was just too much. He did not make it in the ring in time. But these 4 men, what a match! And this is only the pre-show.
These 4 men set out to prove something, and I think they did just that.
But Rustin Mosley proved it a little bit better. Especially with, he was the first one to be busted open. At that point, he seemed like the least likely to get the win here.
Anyway, that's exactly why he was my pick.
However, let's get to the next 4 matches that we're going to talk about later tonight for Battle Bowl. Congratulations, Rustin Mosley.
And now, let's talk about the Intercontinental title match.
This match has had a lot going into it.
Benson has been on a roll ever since beating Elijah Riley at Resurrection.
And this was the first time we had seen his new look. He had been calling himself, quote-unquote, real.
Well, I think he's been proving that it works.
You're right.
And
Brandon has...
Look what he did for the boys and Colin Storm. He is making them stars.
The boys pulled off of, like, were able to beat Brandon Alexander in a 2-on-1. And Colin beat Brandon Alexander in decisive fashion and almost became hardcore champion.
Of course, almost doesn't count though. That's why Fletcher had to teach him a lesson. You cannot be losing like this when he gives you a sure spot to win.
I don't think that was Colin Storm's fault. The whole thing with the flashing images happened and suddenly he was attacked.
Listen, make up all the excuses you want. He failed Fletcher and he got the price.
Yeah, taking a very brutal bat beating. However, after that, Fletcher laid out an ultimatum for Brandon Alexander. He said he would put his Intercontinental title on the line for Alexander. But if he did not win, Brendan Alexander would have to join Fletcher Benson Industries.
I don't know why Alexander didn't take the spot right then and there. I would have.
He's a guy with pride, and in hindsight, it did work out for him. He has an Intercontinental title match now.
Yeah, but you want to talk about pride, let's talk about being smart here. You see what he's done for the boys, you see what he's done for Colin Storm. You're on a losing streak, and he's giving you a chance to be a star, and you do not take it? What is wrong with you?
Brandon has much different beliefs, and you know what? I might agree with him here. Fletcher Benson Industries does not seem like the most trustworthy people, even if Colin Storm and Du Bois have been doing a lot better.
Right there, you said they've been doing a lot better, so how can you not trust them? They tell you what they're going to do for you, and they're doing it.
Because they're creepy. They are very creepy.
And that makes them untrustworthy? Wow, I know where your priorities are.
Hey, listen, I've dealt with creepy people before, and I know where I do know where my priorities are. However, with Brandon Alexander being on the wrong side of Fletcher Benson Industries, he has dealt with so many attacks. One of them being from the Du Bois, who just got saved by Spike, luckily, and then one before the tag match he was supposed to have.
Well, they gave him the spot. They were so generous to offer to him, and he just says no. So of course they're gonna take it out on him.
That does not seem like something you do to someone you want a part of your team, Joseph.
Well, you gotta give them a little push.
I guess. I mean, that attacking someone just makes them less likely to win. When their match happens. However, on Nova, Fletcher beat Corey Awesome, and Brandon Alexander lost to Jay Walker.
Exactly. He lost right after he said no to the ultimatum. Well, not the ultimatum. He said no to joining them, and he lost.
Well, now we gotta see, is he gonna be forced into this, or is he gonna become Intercontinental Champion? What is your pick?
You know my pick.
Say it anyway, for the people at home. No, I'm kidding. I'm aware who your pick is.
I go with Fletcher Benson.
You know what? This, as much as I hate to say it, this may possibly be the wrong choice here, especially if the rest of Fletcher Benson Industries is out for this match. But I have a lot of faith in Brandon Alexander to pull out the victory and become Intercontinental Champion.
You have faith in him in all of his matches, and how did that work out for him?
Yeah, but there's something about a match meaning more than every other match you've had that does something. He's got everything to lose here tonight, and he doesn't want to lose it. Let's get on to the next match.
The Women's Over the Top World Battle Royal for the women's title. This will decide who is our inaugural UWF Women's Champion.
These women have been putting on great matches week in and week out since they've all signed and joined the UWF.
And let's list them off. Dawn Wolf, who she won the first ever women's match at Resurrection, beating the next two competitors in this match, Amber Reed and Kate Madison. Both of them, though, did not take anything away from them. They are amazing competitors. Kate Madison even won the Showcase Fatal 5-Way on this go-home show of Carnage. Then you have Casey. Casey beat Dawn Wolf, who won the inaugural match. So she has momentum by herself. You all list off the rest of them, go ahead.
Sure. Asha, who made her debut in the Fatal 5-Way. Mercedes Jones, who was able to win the triple threat just this Friday in her own showcase match. And then Carlin Colangelo, who also made her debut in the showcase match here, did a pretty damn good job. And then Maxine Gravity, who is undefeated in one-on-one matches right now. However, will that matter?
If anyone would have my pick, though, I think it's Asha.
The size choice, I respect it. But Maxine Gravity, out of everyone here, has more momentum. I'm going with her.
Alright.
Next match, The Prestige, taking on The Dangerous Game for the UWF Tag Team Championships.
Prestige have been making these tag titles prestigious, for a lack of a better term. There is no way these two newbies on the scene are going to come and rip them away from them.
Forget just the tag titles. Talk about tag title reigns in general. The Prestige have so far probably the best title reign the UWF has ever seen.
They've been champions for over half a year.
And the matches they've won, a classic with Du Bois at Heatwave months ago.
That was a 5-star match.
The Prestige, although they attacked everyone, all the other teams in the Elimination Chamber, they still pulled out the victory there. I don't agree with their methods. Personally. Dangerous Game, though. They have been doing pretty damn well since their debut. Joe?
Well, Prestige, they've been doing well since their debut, too. Is that really a valid argument when you're comparing them to the Prestige?
Probably not, but in terms of momentum, Dangerous Game, they made it to the final 2 at Elimination Chamber. They won their Fatal 4-Way number of contenders match. They beat Hardcore Chaos, and they won the 6-man tag team match at Nova just a week ago. Just on Friday.
Okay, maybe they made it to the final 2 in Elimination Chamber, but did they win it? No, they did not.
Going off a disadvantage.
Prestige have been undefeated pretty much since becoming tag champions. Not undefeated, but they haven't been pinned. Their one loss wasn't even their fault.
Yeah. Dangerous Game, they're a very good tag team. But right now, there is no team with more momentum than the Prestige. I think I gotta go with the Prestige on this one.
And I'm going with them as well.
Wow. We're 2 for what? 6, 7 now? Yeah, 2 for 7.
Something like that. But now, this is the main event. A match that, for one person, has been building for almost half a year, and for another person, this could be a chance to skyrocket their career here.
Roderick McGillicuddy taking on Jacob Griffin, taking on Roy Pierce for the UWF World Championship.
Jacob Griffin, he's the first ever world champion, and he was never granted his rematch, so this is finally his time to get that rematch.
Absolutely. Roderick McGillicuddy, though, his title win was such a dominant display that we haven't seen his opponent respawn since, winning 5-2 in an Iron Man match.
Okay, he might have won that though, but let's talk about Roy Pierce. Roy Pierce has beaten everyone in this match in singles competition. Roderick McGillicuddy, I don't think has ever beaten Roy Pierce, not even, if you don't even include UWF, I don't think he's ever beaten him.
Yeah, Roy Pierce, as my tag partner, has not been shy to talk about it.
Well, when you got the stuff to strut it.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I wish he just wasn't so egotistical. But anyway.
Egotistical when he's right?
Still egotistical. Anyway.
The whole reason this match is happening, though, I think it was last week, McGillicuddy was given, I gave him the option because he did not want to give anyone a match. He wanted to be scot-free at this pay-per-view. So
yeah,
he had to beat both Griffin and Pierce.
He did kind of set himself up to have to beat both Griffin and Pierce. Like, if he just accepted the match, he might have only had to fight Griffin.
If he just accepted Griffin's offer, he would have only had to fight Griffin, but he kept saying no and no, so you know what? You have to beat Griffin and Pierce. So Griffin is getting the match no matter what, but if he didn't beat both of them, Pierce gets added. And what happened? Pierce beat McGillicuddy. So now it is a triple threat.
So, on that note, we have Roderick McGillicuddy, who has a lot to prove in beating Roy Pierce. He's already beaten Griffin, but he has a lot to prove in his first title defense. We have Jacob Griffin, who wants to get the title back, but has been looked at as sort of the odd man out here. And then Roy Pierce with arguably the best win-loss record so far in terms of this whole rivalry.
Let's not forget though, McGillicuddy did attack both men on Carnage, so McGillicuddy's the only one at 100% for this match.
Yes, absolutely, but Roy Pierce, I mean, not to spout this kind of stuff, but he's probably at a mental advantage. But will that and he's also, knowing his cheeky style, will that work in a triple threat?
We'll just have to see, why don't we?
Absolutely. Who do you have? Because this match, it can go any way.
This one has been bugging me for a while. And I think I'm going for Roy Pierce. He has the odds in his favor all the way.
I think I have to go with Roderick McGillicuddy. He has so much to prove, and he wants to be the first person to successfully defend the UWF World Championship.
I'm surprised he didn't go